Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am sharing my top 5 favorite blushes, which was a little bit challenging, but kind of not, because there were definitely some, when you have to narrow it down to 5, that's kind of the challenging part, right? But I feel really good about these picks. Some of these have been favorites for quite some time, and then I do have a newer blush that I am just loving, and I know it's going to be a favorite for years to come. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I am going to get started with the most affordable one, which I don't have a whole lot of drugstore blushes. I think I only have 2 drugstore blushes in my collection. If you have some highly recommended drugstore blushes, please leave them below in the comments so that I can check them out for myself. So we're gonna get started with that one, and this is the Milani Baked Blush in 03 Berry Amore. It retails for, I think, like $9.49 more or less. You can find this at Ulta, Walmart, anywhere Milani is sold, probably your local grocery store. But I do find myself reaching for it a little bit more during the fall season. It is like a berry pink color. It does have, it's like a baked, mineralized kind of blush. And so it does have some shimmer to it, but it's not, oh, holy moly. Wow. Okay, well, here you go. Made in Italy. Okay, you can see the blush right there. It is just, I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it. So here's another little angle. You can see I've dipped into it there. But it is so beautiful. It is a beautiful formula of blush, and it's so pretty. It gives the prettiest, beautiful flush to the cheeks. I just dropped it on the floor and broke some of it off. Anyway, the shimmer in here is really, really fine and very light. So there it is there. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to pick up on the little pieces of shimmer, but it has like little flecks of like gold in there. So pretty, such a great blush. And the other drugstore blush that I have is also from Milani. The next blush is an old school. It is from MAC, and it is a mineralized blush in the shade Warm Soul. It is the blush that I'm wearing today, and this is described as a mid-tone beige with gold pearl. It is so lovely on the skin, and it looks so beautiful. It truly is, like, if you like nude type of blushes, then you'd probably like this one. This is one of my go-to blushes for summer for sure, but you can also transition this into the fall because it has those neutral kind of beige tones. This does retail for $30, and here is a swatch right here on the middle finger, and let me swatch it on my hand for you. There is a swatch on my hand. It blends out beautifully, such a great formula. It is an old school blush, but it is truly, truly an oldie but a goodie. Mine is in the old packaging. They now sell them in different packaging, but mine I've had for such a long time, but I have a ton of blushes. So don't think that just because I haven't hit pan on these, I don't use them a lot. I have a ridiculous amount of blushes, which is why I don't haul them very often, because they last forever. So beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful formula. Really enjoy that one. All right, the next one is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. This shade is described as a vibrant poppy, and the thing with the Hourglass blushes is they are combined. It is a combination of their powder with the blush color. So you get this really, like, I think out of all these blushes, this is probably like my number one. Like, if I had to pick, like, what is your number one formula, like favorite formula of blush, I have to say the Hourglass. They are just so beautiful. They did really, really great with the formula of these blushes. And you just, like, it's so buildable, and I don't know if you can see it. Just a beautiful shade that really brings life to your cheeks. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. When I'm looking in the viewfinder, I see nothing at all. I think I see like just a hint of color, but when I actually look at it like this, it is so pigmented. But the formula is just so beautiful. It glides on so smoothly, and a little bit goes a long way with these powders. I don't know if I said the price on this. This retails for $40. I have 4 Hourglass blushes. They have since I bought my original 4, they've come out with a couple more shades, but this is, I mean, obviously I have 4 of them for a reason because I loved it that much. And I have another shade, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's definitely one of my fall go-to blushes. The next one is Charlotte Tilbury, the Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in the shade The Climax. This one retails for $40 and it's described as a ruddy brown shade. Beautiful for summer, beautiful for fall. So these shades can definitely transition you into the fall season. So you can go from one season to the other. You're supposed to take your brush and that outer corner and put it in the back, like kind of the back of your cheeks, and then pop your apple of the cheeks with this middle shade. I just go in with both of them and just mix it together, put it on there. It is such a beautiful blush. I wish I had more of her blushes. Again, I have this one and I've got one more, and that is all because I have so much. It's so crazy. But this shade is just beautiful, and Charlotte Tilbury does some beautiful formulation of products. This one is another one that can take you straight into fall. It's that beautiful kind of like brown color, definitely with some hints of red that can give you kind of like a little sun-burned, sun-kissed kind of look. So there it is there. You don't need to go in with a heavy hand on these blushes. They're pretty, I think all of them are enough. Beautiful formulation again. All of these have a beautiful formulation, but this one's really good. All right, the last blush that I have is from Mercier, and it is in the shade Fresco. This is the newest baby. Holy moly. I am so glad that I bought it. I know that I really love a product when I buy it and I wear it and I have to talk myself out of to stop using it. And this was one, oh, that's nice. My bra strap is showing. How long has that been there? Let's just slide that down. All right, for the sake of the video. Anyway, so when I have to tell myself okay, you need to move on and use something else, rotate through your makeup, that's how I know I really love something. And this blush is one of those products that I could wear over and over and over and not get tired of it. It's another shade that I do believe can transition from summer into fall. And it is, did I even tell you the shade? I think I did. I'm just rambling. Fresco, and it retails for $30. This is described as a sheer brown nude. And when it says sheer, it's also a very buildable formulation. I like that you can really build up to the intensity that you want. So if you want it to be more of a sheer brown nude, you can just go in with, a couple of taps, put that on your cheeks. Or if you want to build it up and make it a little bit more prominent, you can do that as well. I think out of all the blushes, this one and the MAC Warm Soul, these are the most buildable blushes. So you can, build up again the intensity of the color that you want. And then the rest are a close second would probably be the Milani. The Hourglass and the Charlotte Tilbury, I would say go in with a little bit of an easier hand because it can pick up quite a bit of color. But anyway, back to this Mercier Fresco. This is amazing. I love Mercier products. Her blushes are beautiful. I have many of the original versions of her, the little smaller blushes. Spiced Cider is one of my all-time favorite blushes, but I think they discontinued that. I didn't see it on the Sephora site, so I can't talk about those. As far as her new, when she redid her blushes, this is the only one that I have. It is larger in size, but the formula is still very beautiful. I would say that the formulation is very silky smooth. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. You just put it on and it just kind of glides on and it's like magic, right? So anyway, those are my top 5 favorite blushes. Again, narrowing it down from a pretty large collection of blushes. Please let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day or night, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.